how to add and remove water. So let's go in here. We're gonna say bucket or just water. Grab a bucket of water. Okay. So we got some water. Let's fill it in. And say you tried to fill in this way, as I did. You're getting it all the way up to the edges there and everything. You say, huh, well, it's not filling in the middle. You can see I'll go all the way up to the edges, all the way up to the top rim here, all the way around. It's just not filling in the middle. Okay, let's go down here and see if we can fill in the middle. It's more water down here, but it's not filling. We have this choppy looking stuff. Oh, now that actually filled this time, but normally, a lot of times, if you're not adding enough water source, it just doesn't want to fill all the way in. You'll have holes, you'll have little spots in your water. So say that's not quite what you were looking for. You want to remove this. It didn't come out quite the way you wanted, or maybe your plans changed. You want to do something else with this space, so you want to remove the water now. Okay. Let's get a sponge. You want a dry sponge, just regular sponge. You're just gonna drop them. This will soak up all your water. You can attach it to the side of the wall or wherever you want. Just make sure it's about where the water is, and boom. You want to make sure you hit the water sources. There's still pop water here. Stick another sponge there. It'll soak it up. It's a little odd. There's like floating squares right there. There it goes. It's finally evaporating. There's still more water splashing from over here. We'll just keep dropping some sponges. Now after you got the water all soaked up, you can see these turned into wet sponges. They soaked up the water. Just destroy the sponges. The water is gone. No big thing. Now another thing I'll show you in just a minute here. Just let me get rid of these. Just knock out all the sponges, break them up, and you can dispose of them. Or you can save them for another project, whichever you prefer to do. Let's fill the hole real quick. Where'd it go? Boop. A little bit out of a camera view right there. Now, you want to do it a little different. Then you want to do ice blocks. That's another great way to fill in. Say, over here, this large space that goes down very, very deep. That was nowhere near as deep. This is very deep. So, like, when I filled this in with just a bucket of water, then it made a huge mess. The water did not fill all the way up. So I had holes in the water going all the way down. Just a big mess right there. So, yeah. If you want to fill a larger space, this is a pretty big space. It'll fill right in. But, it's not super tall. So if you want like a taller space, a wider space, and you want to make sure it fills in all the way, then you want to do ice blocks. So let's just do a couple layers of ice block real quick. This is a little messy at the moment, but we'll get it out there. You'll see where I'm going in just a minute. You don't need to fill all the way, but you want enough where the ice blocks will fill. Because where each ice block can potentially make a source of water. So now for demonstration purposes here, we're going to go like this. Give me just a minute here to fill this in. We don't need to completely fill it in, we're just filling it part way. I think we're just going to go ahead and sleep the night out because for demonstration purposes I want the view to be nice and clear. It only takes a couple seconds to sleep. There we go. I want it to be nice and bright, easy to see and everything. So now, say if you just used creative to do this, then now you're going to want to go back to survival. Because when I'll show you real quick, if you, even using a pick, you want to break away the ice, it's just going to destroy it. It's not making a water source, it's just destroying the ice. So you want to go back into creative, or back into survival. Not that. That's not what I meant to click. Okay. Now just go ahead and break away the ice. It will push you a little bit. So, the water flow could push you a little. You should be able to do it no problem. And as you can see, this already filled in partway pretty nice. So like I said, you see how far the water came out. By the time you filled in around the edges with this, then your thing would be all set up. For whatever reason, underwater does not break away the ice quite as fast. Just watch you breathe and break away the ice. And this will give in a much more even feel. It will more evenly fill in large sources of water. So like if you're filling a very large space of water, you want to use ice blocks. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video, people. Hope this helped you out. I hope this video was helpful to everyone, and for more helpful game hints and tips, check out my stream at Shadow Dragon on Twitter, and also on twitch.tv/ShadowDragonV78.